Do you know owning properties is more than just owning a piece of land or building? It is about creating security, building wealth, and planning for the future.
Welcome to GGOs and Properties Limited, where we help individuals and family to discover their trusted real estate opportunities that aligns with their goals.
At DG Homes, we believe property ownership should be guided by trust, transparency, and professionalism. And so, our goal is to make the journey of land and property acquisition simpler and more achievable for you.
Are you looking forward to buy your first properties or invest in your future? GG Homes Property is here to guide you all the way.
All right, we can go for the inspection tomorrow. Okay, thank you. Don't just dream about owning a property. Start building in your future with GG Homes and Properties Limited.
Good evening, everyone. My name remains Tolu Alogo, and I welcome every one of us to the Day 12 of Foundation of Wealth, organized by GG Homes Properties Limited, under a topic Building Wealth Through Real Estate and Investment. Tonight, we'll be treating a topic that says residentials versus commercial plots, understanding the difference. What's the difference between residential and commercial? From the word residential, it means where we reside, where we live, shelter for us, and commercial, it means industrials, like where organizations can be built. So we have our speaker here tonight, Mr. Noah Olakomi, the CEO and the MD of GG Homes and Properties Limited. Also, Mr. Abraham Olugbode. You are welcome, sir. Good evening, sir. You can have your floor. Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Good evening, sir.
You are welcome to the 12th. You're welcome, my brother. Good to see you tonight. Yes, I'm very happy to see you. You're welcome, sir. Yeah. Welcome to the 12th of Foundation of Wealth Creation. Yes. Organized by GG Homes and Properties Limited, the real estate company and the developer with a brand new project in Ogbomoso, Oyo State, Nigeria. So, welcome once again tonight. Thanks for being there for us. Yes, in fact, without you being there, we are doing nothing here. Thanks for your calls. Thanks for your encouragements. Yes, thanks for the words of hope that you are giving unto us. I received a lot of calls today from our customers, our prospects, our friends and families. Yes, I received a lot of calls today, and they asked us to continue. Yes, they asked us to continue. Yes. Tonight, uh, we want to differentiate between the residential zone versus commercial zone. Yes, residential zone, or let me say residential plots and commercial plots. And you have been hearing from us. We have been talking about our projects, that is Go City Estates, Ogbomoso, London, located around Lautech area, that is Ladoke Akintola University of Technology here in Ogbomoso. We are speaking live and direct from Ogbomoso, Oyo State, Nigeria. Uh, the estate is located along Abogunde Road. Yes, all these areas, uh, we are within the city. Yes, the journey from estate down to Lautech is 5 minutes. Yes, the neighborhoods are Ladoke Akintola University of Technology, Aroje, Okeapin, Ìsàlẹ̀ General, Wazoo Market, General, Sabo, Okeanu, Ògbómọ̀ṣọ́ GRA, yes, NT Ògbómọ̀ṣọ́, Parrot FM, Baby area. So, Pàkí Ọ̀tán, yes, Pàkí Ọ̀tán, New Sawmill, yes, New Sawmill, and all these areas that I just mentioned, they are the neighborhoods to uh, Go City Estate, Ògbómọ̀ṣọ́, London. When we are talking about the location, uh, this estate is strategically located within uh, a very strategic uh, uh, places here in Ogbomoso, and all around these areas, people are buying plots, selling and buying plots between 50 million, 60, 70, 100 million, thereabouts. And right now, I want to confirm to you that Ghost City Estate is within the city. It's not far in the bush. Yes, the situation whereby you just pick your car and within 5 minutes you are in the estate from the uh, areas I mentioned. Uh, the difference between residential versus commercials. The residential land is used primarily for living, while the commercial land is the use of land to make profits, either hotels, hostels, office, building, restaurants, warehouses, everything. Those are the commercial services. Those are the uh, activities that you can find within the commercial zone. And all this we have inside Go City Estate, Ogbomoso, London. I used to tell you people that we have zone for residential where you can build your house, either duplexes, either bungalows, yes, so that either terrace, so that you can live comfortably within the residential zone. The residential layout has been designed, yes, beautifully within the estates. In fact, we are still asking people before we give allocation that they should give us the prototype of the building they want to build inside the residential area. And at the same time, we have commercial zone because we have plan for modern markets. Yes, within the estate, we have plan for modern markets. Whether you want to build offices, you want to build hotel, hostels, you want to build eatery, yes, supermarkets, warehouses, you want to build factories, so that you let us know from the beginning what type of location do you want? Do you want to do business? Do you want to carry out commercial purposes, commercial activities within the estates? Let us know so that we know how to attend to you properly. Uh, Likewise, you see, uh, all this that we are doing is based on our knowledge and experiences uh, going to, I think, more than 10 years now that I've been in this business. Yes. And when uh, we are telling you what to do, we don't just uh, dictates things to do. Yes, all we are saying is according to our knowledge and experiences in business that we have to do this, we have to do that, we have to get this approval, we have to get that approval. These arrangements of having commercial areas and residential zone, uh, it started in 1978 Land Act. Yes, when the government uh, withdrew all the lands from our forefathers that were using those land for farming, and all the land were partitioned, some for commercial, some for residential, some for future development, some for governments, then some for GRAs. That, I said it last week that you don't just buy land, you have to verify the land you want to buy in case of government acquisition. There are some areas within the development that are still vacant. And when people introduce such to you, when any agent introduce such to you, you may think that this is a very good location for you to buy. My brothers and sisters, please verify the land. I used to tell people that apart from God, it is the government that owns all the land. Hear me well. Apart from God, it is government that owns all the land. Whether you want to buy for residential or you want to buy for commercials, land had already been partitioned. Yes, from 1978, handed over to Town Planning Authority to manage and to supervise the land use in all cities. In all cities. Yes, in all cities and villages, and through the local government town planning authority. And let me tell you tonight that you can't just buy land, then you start building houses or you start building shops, you start building hotels. It is very dangerous. Yes, there are processes in which you need to pass through. Yes, you can't do anything uh, unless you pass through the approval from the government, unless you get approval from the government. And all buildings without approval, uh, anytime the government can bring bulldozer, and then that's demolition. That's why we are having demolitions in some areas in Lagos, in some areas in Abuja, areas like Ibadan, and all those big, big cities. Demolitions are happening simply because some people did not pass through the process of approval from government through the town planning authority before they started building those houses and markets. Yes, I want you to understand this, that you can't just start building on the land. Even this is quite different for uh, land registrations. Land registrations are part, approval are part. And that's one of the reasons why uh, I keep telling people that we are almost done at Go City Estate with all the government approvals and the papers, the titles, the documents, that we have to do everything possible to make sure that we get all the papers. After all the papers, then through our architects, we get drawings for our perimeter fencing, the gatehouse, everything we want to do there. Then, together with the registered survey, we now carry everything down to town planning authority through a registered survey. Hear me well, surveyor rather, through a registered surveyor. that we go there with the building plan together with government approved survey to go for approval from the government. Then after that, the town planning authority will come for inspections. Yes, whether really the land exists or not, or the land is located within whether the commercial or the residential zone. Please and please, I am begging you tonight that don't start building without government approval. Yes, don't start building without government approval. It is very dangerous because we are teaching land security. We taught this, I think, about 2 days ago, that real estate is the only investment that is very secure and reliable. Yes. And the investment in assets through the real estate, whether now or later, will give you the ample opportunity to achieve both monetary and economic value, because we are talking about creating wealth that is transgenerational. We want our people to open their mind, to open their hearts, to think big, that whatever they want to embark upon, they shouldn't be thinking of what they will eat alone or what they will benefit personally. We have to think beyond the border of the fact that the generations yet unborn, they must benefit from whatever you put your money in right now. You need to gather assets. And why gathering assets in the real estate? Why acquiring properties? Please do all the diligence. Make sure you do all the diligence, pass through all the processes. Yes, to make sure that the land is properly secured. And that's why we are treating tonight the use of land, whether for commercial or for residential. But if you forget everything tonight, don't forget the fact that you can't build a house that you want to live in the commercial zone. And at the same time, you can't build shop. In fact, we don't allow shop. You know, it is very common within the city right now that when people build houses, they will put shop in the front of those houses. It is very wrong. Yes, it is very wrong because we have commercial areas, we have market areas where people supposed to buy and build shops, shopping mall, eateries, everything. That if you want to buy anything, you have to go to the market. You have to go to the commercial areas to buy and to sell. All these partitions, and there are records with town planning authority in every city. Uh, Furthermore, I want to give us some insights while trying to explain the difference between the commercial areas or zone or land and the residential area. Residential houses categories, I want to describe by density for you to identify the one that suits your own goals. Yes. And all these areas, as it has been partitioned by the government through the town planning authority, we have low density, we have high density, then at the same time, we have medium density, categorized by the populations. Yes, and the purpose by which people want to use their land. In some areas where we have low density, you can only see the single family houses with large yards or compound. It is not everywhere you can build bungalows. It is not everywhere you can live in. It is not everywhere you can build duplexes. It is not everywhere you can build high-rise buildings. There should be, uh, let me say, check and balances that whatever you want to build, you must go to town planning with your drawings prepared by registered architects, professional architects, and at the same time, uh, with the government approved survey of your plot or of your estate before you can start anything. It is the town planning that will now give you the approval that this shop, oh, you can build it here. This residential bungalow, you can build it here. This high-rise building or duplexes, you can build them here. Without town planning approval, honestly, uh, you can just wake up one day and see the red mark on your wall. I don't know if we used to see those red marks on the wall that they will cross like this. Anywhere you see that red sign crossed like this, that means the person did not get approval from town planning. And that's why we are uh, sharing this knowledge to our people. And this is the evidence, or let me say, this is the evidence of the fact that in our estates at Go City Estates, we are doing due diligence to make sure that we put the right the round peg in the round hole so that we don't mix it up. In fact, we are telling our people that even before you buy land at Go City Estate, Ogbomoso, London, we want to register your land even before you buy. And this registration is going on. That want to register all the plots even before you buy. Before those people that have already bought, the registration is going on for their plots so that they can start constructions the moment we complete the registration and the approval. I showed it to some people this afternoon at the side that you can see that we have already planted pillars. Yes, we have planted all the pillars, waiting for the numbers, that is the pillar number that we will put on top of each plot, then with your name on it, so that the moment you buy, then we give you all the documents. Then you start building your houses or your markets, your hostels, your hotel, your shops, everything. You start instantly. Land registration is very, very important. So anywhere you see medium density in terms of population of the houses that you see there, you see townhouses, duplexes, either small or big. Yes. And at the same time, if you visit some areas like in Lagos, you see high density, high rise building, high rise apartments, very tall building. And let me tell you this, uh, without town planning approval, you cannot build high rise building anywhere because in some areas, maybe in Lagos, in Abuja, in Ilorin, in Ogbomoso, there might have been a plan for airport in the future, and you just uh, bought the land, then you started building high-rise building in an area or zone meant for aircraft landing. The government will just come with caterpillar and demolish all the houses without mercy. Ignorance of law is not an excuse in the court of law. And that's why we are sharing this knowledge tonight. Why all this? Number one, to keep neighborhoods quiet and safe. RS building is not good. around the areas where there is airport, or there is the land has been set aside for the airport in the future. Yes, you can't build duplex, you can't build high-rise building there because of the aircraft, because of aeroplanes that will be landing in that area. Number two, residential area or zone are often kept separate from busy commercial areas or hub to prevent pollutions. Yes, you know, you can't just site your factory anywhere because the place might meant for the residential areas or residential zone. You know the situation whereby people people are sleeping in their house, then you on your factory generators or factory engines, and the pollution will be disturbing people. I mean the air pollution or the noise pollution, even the chemical pollution, which are not good at all for our health. That's why you need to know the difference between the commercial zone and the residential zone. Wherever and whenever you want to buy landed properties, either for residential or for commercial, please confirm from government. Yes, through the town planning, confirm. Don't just buy land because our people they don't want to go through all these processes. And that's why we are here for you as a developer, as a realtor. Yes, real estate company, GG Homes and Properties Limited. We want you to know things to do, and we have to do things right. Yes, so that our people will not miss the track. Tonight, I before I
Oga,
introduce
move
our
on. I like
various uh, real estate products, I will give my brother time to talk. Then I will now come back for Abala Ojuoja. But let me go straight to commercial land. The commercial land is used to make profits. Yes, it's the land used to make profits. You can lease it if you are not ready to build uh, anything on it. Maybe restaurants, hotel, hostels, warehouses, factories. Then the types of commercial land are retail. There are places where you buy goods like grocery stores, markets, boutiques, all those stuff. You know, I've said this, but there are market areas, there are commercial areas in all the cities, be it Ogbomosho, Lagos, Abuja, Ilorin, Abeokuta, Oyo, everywhere in the east, in the south, in the west, in the north. There are market areas in all the cities. You don't just build anything anyhow. Then, secondly, we have offices. We have buildings for offices. Yes, where you can rent, then you put your office there. Then we have places for hospitalities like hotel, motel, thereabouts that people can come and lodge and spend holidays. Yes, for meetings, for executive meetings, thereabouts. Then at the same time, we have places for services. Yes, like automobiles, dry cleaners, yes, gadget shops, phone repairs, the mechanic, and all those areas meant for commercials. Yes. In fact, apart from the fact that uh, the place is for commercials, does not mean that you just have to build anything anyhow anywhere. Yes, we still need to partition the area for you because of noise pollution, air pollution, chemical pollutions. Yes, don't just build markets where there's no road networks that people can move in, then move out with ease. So let me allow my brother to talk, then I will come back for uh, our properties adverts. Don't forget, we have about 30 products. We have landed properties at Go City Estate. We have housing estates at Go City Estate, Ubomosho, London. Then we have investment package for you to invest your money. Over time, you collect back your capital and the interest. That one is ready. That is real estate guarantee investment. Thank you.
Uh, that's good. Uh, yeah, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so glad to be here again.
Now
And
left
I
you.
must, yeah, yeah, I must but appreciate
Yeah,
uh, my Oga for that insightful section, sir.
your turn,
Actually,
sir.
you have been, yes, you have been able
Your turn.
to
Yeah.
touch, yeah, you have been able to touch every area. You have been able to explain the difference between residential and commercial. And all the points you have given, exactly that's how it's supposed to be. That is how people are expected to build wealth. Now, as a wealth creator, you must be able to understand the difference between residential and commercial, just like it has been said. Now, one of the things I want you to write down, never to forget, if you really want to create wealth, don't run away from due documents. I mean, important documents. Just like what Mr. Noah said, don't run away from important documents. Am I communicating now? Because if you are running away from important documents, you will now realize that eventually in the future, now I'm buttressing one of the points he gave to us, that so many people, they used to run away from important documents. You always see Nigerians, they will say, okay, if I buy land, now I will buy land, one plot. I will now go and use I will buy land 200,000. I will now go and use 400,000 naira for survey. Rara, even that 400,000 naira, I can use it to start something on the land. That is ignorance. Is a pure ignorant. Ignorant most time is always costly, and I don't want you to be victim of that. Now, what am I trying to say? Don't joke with the power of having all your documents intact, and that is why most times it is very, very important you buy from a genuine, developing companies or developers, companies that are into building, companies who will help you with all the registration. Excuse me, with all the registration. All you have to do is for you to buy from them, and you will be very sure that the land has land registration. The All the necessary inquiries has been made concerning the land, whether the commercial or the residential. Now, both the commercial and the residential, you need to do your due diligence. Okay, do your due diligence if you want to buy. Now, for many of us who want to invest with Go City, I believe you must have, you know, reach out to your people, maybe that are in Ogbomoso or people in Nigeria, maybe you are in the diaspora. You must have told your people to come around to Ogbomoso and come and check for you. And then, of course, maybe you travel down yourself, you come and check. And then you have been there yourself. And you know, okay, this business, this company is genuine. This is the owner of the company. Those are the things to verify whether you want to buy a residential property or commercial property. Now, and I want to encourage many of us here. I have seen people, okay? Now, another thing I want you to write down, never to forget. If you want to make investment, whether residential or commercial, know your capacity first. All right? Know your capacity first, because if you want to invest into whether residential or commercial, there are some location, all right? There are some location that the money you will use in buying, you know, residential, I mean, the money you will use in buying commercial is what you will use in buying residential in some location. I believe somebody is learning. Now, if you want to really build wealth and you want to invest whether into commercial or the residential, you must know your capacity. Okay. Now, you must know your capacity. Do I have capacity to invest into commercial, or I have capacity to invest into residential? Now, you know, when we're talking about residential, you can build houses. All right. You can build, let me say, for those who used to build 3-bedroom flats, 2-bedroom flats, and they rent it out for people. And do you know if you rent it out like that, it's still within the residential? I think you get what I'm saying. Now, if you build structure where people are living and you rent it out, maybe one room and parlor self come, you rent it out. Two-bedroom flat, you rent it out. Three-bedroom flat, you rent it out. Now, you will discover that that is still within the residential where people are living. Now, you must know your financial capacity why you want to invest or you want to create wealth as an investor. Now, just like what my examples that Mr. Noah has given today, he mentioned you buying for commercial purpose. Maybe you want to build supermarket, or you want to build a school, you want to build an event center. Okay, you want to build an event center, or you want to build a factory, a manufacturing factory. I mean, if maybe a radio station, or all of those things. Now you need to understand that you must know your capacity. You must know your capacity. Now let me give you an example. Now, if you want to buy in Go City, yes sir, Ogami sir, at Go City, I believe that the price for commercial at Go City is different from the price for residential, because residential most times is always more expensive than commercial. Commercial is most times expensive than residential. But do you know there are times, you need to get this, there are times that even the amount you buy both will be the same. Let me say you buy by the roadside and then you want to build there. Now you can build a duplex at the back, and in the front you have like an event center. We have seen people who build like that. If you have an event center in the front of a building that is approved by the government, anyways, no kudos to those who used to do backyard processing. That's one of the problems we have in Nigeria. Backyard processing. You go and meet some of their staff. Excuse me. You go and meet some of the staff in town planning. They make some of the documents for you. They sign for you in an illegal way. All right. Now you will discover that will definitely not be of help to you. And that's why I'm encouraging everyone here, whether you are investing into the residential or you are investing into commercial, please make sure that you know your capacity. And let me say this. If you are investing into, commercial assets, mind you, you make more money. All right? You make more money. If you build, let me say you build event center, you will be receiving money every weekend, at least every weekend. And there are some event centers that are receiving money every day. And that is why it is very, very important. I don't want to talk about everything that my Oga has talked about, because he has really digging deep the matter. That's why I'm not going into the difference between residential and commercial. What are the things peculiar to residential? What are the things peculiar to commercial? He has explained all of those. What are the peculiarities? He has explained all of those. Now I'm just giving us examples. Now let me give you an example. There is a company in Ilorin here. We have about 3 or 4 of them. We have Kamabioye, we have SIP, we have Peace Pharmaceutical, we have Tuji. Those are the major business owners in Kwara State here. And I have learned over time that these people, they invest in commercial assets more than the residential. They invest in commercial, in more than the residential. You see them have event center here, Diamond Park there, and they invest in various things in the in the commercial, because that gives them opportunity to make more money. But if you are just building houses, you won't live, you will just live in one. All right. Now, if I may encourage any investor here, invest into commercial more than residential. Invest into commercial more than residential. Now, if you take note, you will realize that if you do a survey, okay, let's say you want to do survey of Ogbomoso now, you will realize that where you will see shops, you will have many shops in Ogbomoso, and by the roadside. They are all by the roadside. Now, my advice for you is if you want to invest into commercial, go and invest. I even want to tell you, Go City is located by the roadside. Am I right, sir? Yes, am I right on that? I said Go City is located by the roadside. The last time I visited the site, Mr. Noah was even telling me that this road in front of Go City is a major road, is a federal road. Now, what am I trying to say? Quickly rush to Go City and go and buy the commercial part, the roadside. Go and buy on time before they will push you to the commercial, to the residential part. Go and invest in the commercial part so that you can make money. You'll be able to build your bread factory. You'll be able to build your laundry factory. You'll be able to build your processing factory. You'll be able to build, you'll be able to have your warehouses. You'll be able to, do you know how much people are making from warehouses? I used to have a man in this Ayan Korin. Now, there's a particular warehouse that Olam is using. They said Olam is paying 20 million naira every year for that warehouse. It's a very massive warehouse. Oh, and Olam is keeping their grains there, maize, guinea corn, some of the things they use for the soya beans. They keep all of those things in that warehouse, and they are paying 20 million naira every blessed year. And look at for how many years that has been there as a commercial investment. As a okay, I invest into warehouse. And it's not that maybe the man has one where he has many warehouses, even within Ilorin, and is cashing out from her. Now, what am I trying to say? It is very, very important for us that we know which one we want to start with. We must know our capacity. We must value documents. We must value documents. Please, am I communicating? Can we hear me, please? Please, am I communicating? Can we hear me, please? Can we hear me? Can we hear me, please? Can we hear me? Okay, I should move on. All right, in summary, please invest wisely into real estate.
Okay. You are welcome back. I think this is the time for Go City Estate, Ogbomoso, London, for us to introduce to you our products. I said it earlier that apart from real estate products, which is landed properties, then we still have housing estates in which you also can join us as well to have your own estate inside Go City Estates, Ogbomoso, London. Then the number 3 is Regi, Real Estate Guarantee Investments. Let me take you through the prices for land. Yes, the prices for land. We are selling per square meter, though we have selected sizes of plots. Then the acre. Our current price per square meter is 7,000 naira per square meter. You can buy the number of square meter that you want. Yes, that you want. You can buy the number of square meter that you want. Buying acres, currently, we are giving out promo price because of this 15 days program, which remains about 3 days now, because we will come to an end of this program by Sunday. Yes, by Sunday evening, we will complete this 15 days sensitization program. organized just for you over there to be able to see us, to meet with us, uh, to hear from us uh, directly. Yes, so that you can make your choices, whether for commercial or for residential plots. For now, we are selling per acres at the rate of 21,600,000. 21,600,000 instead of the current price, which is 25,200,000. Yes, a lot of people are buying in acres. Uh, the meaning, or let me say, uh, as I said, that you can build your own estates inside our estates. What I mean is that you can buy in acres, then you build your houses, either bungalows or duplexes, put out for rent, or you sell back. And at the same time, you can buy land, then when the price go up, then you can sell back. Yes, some people are buying for this particular purpose. Land appreciates in value, and one of the things that uh, allow the land to appreciate, then the price increase faster, is infrastructural amenities that we are trying to put in places. And that's exactly what we are doing at Go City Estate, Ogbomoso, London, to make sure that we put in places all the amenities for our people to enjoy life inside the estates. So acres, instead of 25,200,000, the price slash promo is 21,600,000. Then we have a small plot that we call quarter plot. That's 30 feet by 60 feet. That one is 900,000 now instead of 1,050,000, the current price. Then we have 300 square meter. Yes, we have 300 square meter, which is 60 feet by 60 feet. That one is 1,800,000 instead of 2,100,000, the current price. Then we have normal plots, which is 50 feet by 100 feet. 50 feet by 100 feet. Uh, that's 450 square meter. The price flash price is 2,700,000 instead of 3,150,000. Then we have standard plots, which is 60 feet by 120 feet. Yes, some people call it Lagos standard. Instead of 7 million, the current price, the price slash right now is 6 million. All these prices, they have included the fees for uh, documents. I mean, the register survey, deed of assignment, then the copy of global CFO of the estate. Your individual survey is there that will carry your name, your plot number, your block number, your pillar number, everything, to carry everything. Then at the same time, all the infrastructural amenities, everything has been included in those prices. Uh, then we have golden plots. The golden plots, okay, I've mentioned the golden plot. The standard plot is 4.2, but right now 3.6, this price slash. Then the golden plot, instead of 7 million, then the price slash is 6 million. Yes. Uh, as I said earlier, that it is all inclusive, that you don't need to pay a dime again. We have packaged everything together, and the moment you complete the payment, then we do your allocation. Allocation right now, I have done allocation today, and allocation is every day now. Allocation is every day now. Yes. And let me go straight to the housing estates. We have different units of houses, hostels that you can buy. Then, before I forget, you can pay our money on instrumental basis. It is you can pay outright, you can pay 3 months, you can pay 6 months, you can pay within 1 year. Yeah, for the land. For the houses, let me start from uh, the hostels because we have upland hostels that people can buy. Then, if you allow us to manage it for you as a company, that you get your capital back within 5 years and you still be collecting your rent for life. Yes. Don't forget, from Go City Estate down to Ladoke Akintola University of Technology, it's just 5 minutes. Yes, it's 5 minutes. And that is to say, Go City is good for hostel. Yes, it's good for hostel. And one room hostel that we have on our uh, flyer is 15 million for 1 bedroom. This 1 bedroom we have, it can contain about 3 to 4 students. Yes, with toilet and bath, then the kitchen will be there. We'll do solar for them. Yes, all the package, 15 million. And this 15 million, you can get it back within 5 years. By the time we collect the first rent, second, third, fourth, and fifth, you have gotten more than 15 million that you invested or used to buy those sets. Then we have 2 bedroom, which is 17 million. Yes, 2 bedroom is 17 million. And this 2 bedroom, each room can contain 3 to 4 students. Yes, very big room can contain 3 to 4 students with their big kitchen, then toilet and bath. So that one is 17 million. Then we have studio apartments, uh, uh, 1 bedroom, that one is 25 million. 2 bedroom, that one is 30 million. Yes. And in front of your house, you park like 2 to 3 cars. Yes, studio apartments. So all inclusive at the same time, the cost of the house, the cost of all the facilities, then the cost of all the documents. So everything. 1 bedroom studio apartments, 30 million. Then the 2 bedroom, 40 million. Then the bungalows, yes, the bungalows, and we have 1 bedroom bungalow also, yes, and this 1 bedroom bungalow is very very unique simply because imagine we are calling it 1 bedroom and it has living room, visitors toilet, dining, store, kitchen, room entry. Yeah, is that 1 bedroom? No. So, and that one also goes for 30 million. And the house is standing on 150 square meter plot of land. We fence it around, interlocks, water, electricity, everything. Then we do solar also. That one also is 30 million. The 2 bedroom standing on uh, 450 square meter, on standing on 300 square meter, also is 40 million. Then for 3 bedroom flats, that one is standing on 450 square meter, that is 50 by 100 feet plus. And that one also is 50 million. Then we have 3 bedroom, yes, which is 60 million. All these house units, you can pick whatever you like. You can pay within 3 months, 6 months. You can pay within a year or more. Uh, Call on us so that we can negotiate. Then you start your payments. I want to appreciate everyone once again tonight for being there for us. Yes, we really appreciate you. We are not taking it for granted. Yes, we're not taking it for granted. Thank you for being there for us always. I want to appreciate uh, my people working around the clock behind the scene to make sure we have sound, and pictures. Yes, to make sure that the network is okay. Yes, uh, Stephen, Michael, then Omolara, Hamzat, uh, Tolu, then Doyin is also there. Yes, Doyin just joined us today. Yes, you are welcome on board. Then I want to appreciate my brother, uh, Pastor Abraham Olugode. Thank you always. Thanks for the love. Uh, I used to call him that my brother from the same city, Ogbomoso City. Yes, Ogbomoso is going places. Yes, I said it yesterday that all those who that the federal government just announced the dualization, what do you think will happen to all those lands? Yes, in your villages, in the cities, along the roads, things like that. That this is the best time to acquire your land. This is the best time to buy land. And at Go City Estate, Ogbomoso, London, uh, we are expecting you to come and pitch your tent, either for commercial or for residential. Thank you. God bless you. Once again, my name is Mr. Noah Olakun. We'll be expecting you tomorrow to join us same time. Yes, between the hour of 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Thank you. God bless you.